the Canadian Awareness Tractor Tour pamphlet as I'm handing them out. And I'll just go across and read it. The formation of the Liberal NDP coalition government through the Supply and Confidence Agreement has created a government in Canada that no one in Canada voted for. Worse yet, it has intentionally created a situation where our Parliament does not, in fact, cannot operate democratically, nor can a vote of non-confidence be enacted. In short, the Trudeau government gets to do what it wants for as long as it wants. What was an elected parliamentary democracy is now a dictatorship. Trudeau's government, despite howls of protest from the industry, the people, and the opposition government, are proceeding with bills C11 and C18. These bills will give the Trudeau government control of the internet. What you can see and post will be controlled, dictated by the government. The, have to leave it blank for the sake of the video, buyback, censorship, that no one asked for and no one wants, is simply disarming the people. There's too many scandals to list here. The invocation of the Emergencies Act in response to nationwide protests, they weren't just in Ottawa, is proving upon committee review to have been illegal and did not proceed through proper and complete parliamentary process. Trudeau is recognized and openly referred to on the world stage by press and governments alike as an authoritarian, a tyrant, and a dictator. It is also recognized worldwide, although it seems to elude many Canadians, that our mainstream media is not but a bought and paid for propaganda department of the Trudeau regime. $1.6 billion last year alone, CBC, CTV, Global, etc., as well as most of our newspapers are largely, if not exclusively, in most cases, funded by the government. Klaus Schwab, founder and leader of the World Economic Forum, brags openly, publicly, that he is quite proud of the fact Trudeau and more than half of his cabinet are WEF members, and that Trudeau, Vice Prime Minister Freeland, and many others are graduates of his Young Global Leaders program. For news that isn't Canadian government propaganda, for Canadian news, see the True North, the Western Standard, Druthers, Rebel News, Jordan Peterson. There's a brilliant fellow for you. Live from the Shed, or my channel, Common Sense Carl. That's opinion. As regards the buyback program, you can go to either of those fellows. Runkle of the Bailey is a lawyer specializing in this subject matter. For world news, to see what, the rest of the world sees what is happening in Canada and around the world that we're not seeing with our bought and paid for mainstream media. Sky News Australia, GB News, that's the United Kingdom. TFI Global Canada, they have some good content on Canada. And We on Gravitas for the worldwide perspective, often Canadian orientated, often not. They're all available on YouTube. So that is what I'm putting in the mailboxes and handing out to people as the Canadian Awareness Tractor Tour progresses.